N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anyasị lee ka m kwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye m so n'anyasị lee ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Ekwere m ya na nkwa n'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anyasị lee une m ka m kwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anyasị lee ka m kwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anyasị lee ka m kwere ya na nkwa. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye nwe m n'anyasị lee ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Ọ gbasara aka ya n'obe, ọ gbasara aka ya n'obe, ọ gbasara aka ya n'obe, so onye chọrọ ndụ ya bata. N'ụtụtụ eji m ekele bịa n'iru onye m so n'anyasị lee ka m kwere ya na nkwa. Now, this is a very, very important message this morning, Ututu Oma. I have put up the link on the comment section. I pinned it. And if you can come in after I lay my foundation, you can come in and bless the people of God as you are led this morning. My name remains Raphael Chamaka Jere, also known as Pastor Vam Vam Vam. I titled this Ututu Oma to you this morning. But before I go on, I want to bless you this morning, Ututu Oma. Ututu Oma, Umu Chineke, I know you woke up from the right side of your bed this morning. If there is anything that made you wake up with any sadness or any sign in your heart or in your mouth this morning, I pray that Chukwu Okike Abiama will come into your situation and bring peace. Excuse me. Bring peace, bring calmness, bring love, bring joy, bring solution to every problem you encounter, to every crisis in your mind, in your soul, and in your body, in the mighty name of Chukwu Okike Abiama. This morning, remember, we are getting very close to October, and October is going to be a very delightful month for us in IPOB, because in October we are going to converge in the city of Lahti in Finland for our referendum conference for 2 days. But this morning I remember October in the year of 2020. October, when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or Hamadike one, the one who today, every Monday is his day in Biafra land, all across Biafra land. Right now as I'm talking to you, the whole of Enugu is under lock and key. The whole of Biafra land is under lock and key in solidarity for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It tried to rain this morning, and there's a lot of mosquitoes flying around where I am. And don't mind when I begin to do this and that. You know, some of you may not even know that there are more mosquitoes here in Europe than there are over there. But the only thing that the mosquitoes here, they don't carry malaria. Anyway, that's by the way. In October 2020, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as much as he disliked the zoo, as much as he hated the zoo, but he loved the occupants, the inhabitants in the zoo. He loved them because most of them were gullible. Most of them did not yet understand his gospel. The youths in the zoo, they stood up and they decided to go on a rampage, not a destructive rampage, not a disastrous rampage, but they decided to go on a peaceful rampage. to decide to call for an end to brutality, especially the brutality of the men on black. When they rose up, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, okay, I have always told them that this zoo is no-go area. There's no hope. But with what I'm seeing in these youths, this particular uprising will lead to the end of this evil entity and give them a new life and a new hope. He said, okay, I will put my extreme differences aside. I will join them. I will become the leader, or the, how else would I say it? I will become the leader of the Nigerian youth, or the spokesperson of the Nigerian youths. He stopped shouting IPOB or Biafra. He said, I am the spokesperson, the speaker, the representative of the Nigerian youth, because he saw the determination in them to call for a change. He said, okay, let me give them the benefit of the doubt. Let me call for that change. Every day, morning, afternoon, and night, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu left his food, left anything, his sleep, he threw it away, and he will come online and he will ginger the youths of the Nigeria. He will ginger them. He tell them, go for it. It is your time for you to be free. He will speak every day. These evil people do not love you. Go for them. Go for their instruction. Go for their institutions. Go for anything that makes them solid and obstruct it for you to be free. He was speaking for them every day. Every day. He called for them to stand. He told them, if you can only stand for 2 weeks, these people will collapse. I tell you, they don't care, but stand. No matter what they do, stand. The youths, they stood. Some of them did not want to, some of them, they were thinking that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu want to hijack whatever it is they were doing. No. Some of them even, they were accusing Oboyele Sowore as one of them that was hijacking. He wanted them. But some of these people were actually fighting for their own freedom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, number one on it. Every day on Radio Biafra, he was speaking, he was trying to confirm what was happening. But before you could know what was happening, these monstrous blood-sucking demons rampaged on these people, began to massacre them from toll gate in Lekki to Obibo in Iguacha. From toll gate in Lekki to Obibo in Iguacha to Abuja. They were massacring the youths that were only waving flags. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was telling them, you people should not worry. You outnumber them. Stand your ground and ask for what you are asking for. Only 2 weeks, a little bit more, you will take over. And you will have your country. The way some other countries did it, and they had their country. But the youths could not resist the massacring demons. They came after them. They pummeled on them. They shot at sight. They after they finished them, they took away their bodies and they cleaned their mouths. It's just like when you ogu arobara. Fabusia fanchara chobara fichonu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them, he said, I told you, if you could just hold on. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that was always only insisting only on Biafra, he saw a chance to include the youths of Nigeria, to bring them out. He made them all inclusive. Let us do this thing. Don't worry. Do not see me again as IPOB. They said I'm a terrorist, but now I want to be your brother. I want to be your spokesperson. Do this, do it. The same Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after everything, the youth could not hold on the line. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was, as far as Kenya was kidnapped, but everything he told you, all you Nigerian youths, all of you, you see them all coming to pass. From month to month, as you see them come to pass, some of you that are on social media, you will come and pick one of those messages and you come and say, this man is a prophet. Oh, everything he said came to pass. Oh, everything came to pass. He said it. Oh, he said it. Oh, he told us about Tinubu. He told us about Buhari. He told us about Obasanjo. He told everything he told you. You are now seeing them come to pass. And today, if you know that everything he told you came to pass, you are still hiding in your hypocrisy. Instead of standing up on his behalf He spoke for you. He fought for you. If only you listened to him, by now you would have been a free nation, a free people. You see the love in the heart of this man, the love in his heart. And after all those things he told them, he said, no, there's no way. You cannot, no, you can't do it. Let me face my people. Let Biafra focus on their Biafra. Let us fight for our freedom. And he's still telling you that in this Biafra freedom, with our resilience, our resoluteness, our mental toughness, you will also get your freedom. By the time we get our own, you will align and get your own also. So it is time for you to show him that gratitude he did to you. It is time for you to, if you really believe that what he was fighting for you for during that time, which up to today, your government who massacred you they didn't accept, they didn't agree that they massacred you. At a point, they will come to CNN. This idiot in Lagos, Showolu, he came to CNN. He said, we saw only one dead body. But meanwhile, today now, as I'm talking to you now, there is a leaked memo, a leaked information from Lagos State that they are about to do secret burial of 103 corpses of those they massacred in Lekki. That one is only Lekki, oh. Not Obi, but the ones that Wike did, of which you know that tomorrow Wike can never ever be forgiven. Biafrans can never forgive Wike. You understand? So I am just trying to bring to you what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu means. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is not a compromiser, he is a lover. He loved the occupants in the zoo, but he disliked and disdained and had no interest for the zoo. But you occupants of the zoo today, you need to appreciate Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You need to stand up. If you must get your freedom, you can see what is happening to you right now. They brought an ancestor, attached a terrorist to him, and this ancestor they brought to you is Pablo Escobar, a drug baron, a criminal convicted. He is now your president, and a terrorist attached to him. They are now your leaders, and now your life has gone backward 1,000 years again. And now those things that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you, those things you were supposed to fight for once and for all in October of 2020, you are now forced to fight for it. If you do not know that you must fight for it, wait, it is coming. you will see it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for you to wake up, rise up wherever you are, and begin to say, this man, you kidnapped him. He is our hero. He is our hero. He hated the zoo, but he loved you. He hated the zoo, but he loved you. He fought for you. He stood on the line for you. If there's any time you must show him your love, if there's any time you must show him your appreciation, it is now. All you occupants of the zoo, you must understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't hate you. He hates nobody, but he hates that institution, that territory, that foundation called the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. He wants to bring it down and give you a new hope and give you life and give your life a meaning. Rise up now and speak for him. The truth is that whether you speak for him or not, Chukwu Okike Abiama have already raised the remnant that will stand their ground. Chukwu Okike Abiama have already raised the dragon that will defend him to the last blood. But you must know who your saviors are and know when to appreciate them and when to reciprocate the love they showed to you. If I in one name, I want you to open your mic and speak as the Lord leads you. Today is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's day, and the people in Enugu are showing it, and the people in the zoo are yet to acknowledge the love Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had for them and the hate he had for this evil contraption that has kept them where they are. I don't know how you are led to speak this morning, but the microphone is yours. One name, you're welcome.
My brother Ralph, good morning.
Good morning, one name.
And I greet our people. As the Lord liveth, I want our people to know one thing. You are not fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You are fighting for your freedom. You are fighting for your freedom. Do you understand? You should know this thing. You are not fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Rather, you are fighting for yourself. If anybody deceiving you, you are fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The person is deceiving you. You are fighting for your freedom. Don't think that you are fighting for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If Biafra come today, do you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will benefit more than the way you are going to benefit? That is the question. It's not going to benefit more than the way you are going to benefit. So, if anybody should come and tell you to stop your sit at home or this thing, the person is not doing you any good.
I'm telling you.
They are not doing you any good. What has Mba done to the people who are in the IDP camp?
He doesn't even care.
They don't care about you. They don't care about you. Look at what is happening in Nigeria. Everywhere is running. People are trekking. Have you asked yourself, why am I trekking but I produce fuel? Have you asked yourself, why are you starving but you produce food? Let no one deceive you. Not only Monday sit at home. 2 weeks sit at home is coming. And that one is mandatory. That you are going to sit at home. For your freedom. For the freedom of your unborn children. For the freedom of these children we are born in today. So that is the battle you are fighting. And freedom is not given. Freedom is taken. Be ready to give out something for you to get something. And that thing you are going to give out for you to get something is your comfort. That's your comfortability. That is what you are going to give out for you to get peace, for you to get freedom. You have to give out that your comfortability.
Now, so if they are not willing to give the comfortability, look at them now. Have they not lost their comfort? Everybody in the zoo have lost their comfort. If the rich, the poor, everybody, they are feeling the heat. Now they are missing the impostor that just left. Under 2 months, so they are missing the impostor that made their life miserable. Now they have moved from fry pan into the fire itself. Terrible. Terrible.
So my brother, that is the only thing I just want to contribute, because I'm going at best. Whenever you come online, I always like to come and contribute a little bit that I can.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. One love. Greetings to your beautiful wife and the children. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Fellow Biafrans and lovers of freedom, the spirit of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is what drives us. We don't hate people. No, we hate the thing that have made you so low. That is what we hate. We hate that thing that have tied you down, that want to suffocate you. The monster ancestor that was telling people on camera, let the poor breathe. Now, what has he done? As he is in power right now, he is suffocating you. He's not only suffocating the poor, he's also suffocating the rich. All of you. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, who meant well for you, is in the dungeon. Terrorists are being freed. And now, you know what they are threatening to do to you right now? They are threatening to let you know that if you rise up to speak against them, they will unleash more terrorists on you. Do you know that he told you recently that if anything is said against his presidency, that there will be anarchy? Anarchy is loading for those of you in that contraption. That is why the only hope you have is to stand on the legacy of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You may not love him, you may not love his approach, but you can now see that he meant well for you. He meant well for you. Somebody is trying to come in, but I don't have time. I don't have time. Who is this on the? No, I don't have time. Chigozie, I'm very sorry, except you can do only 2 minutes. If you can do 2 minutes, I will let you in. Let me ask you, just 2 minutes, okay? You didn't comment on time. Just 2 minutes. Only 2 minutes. Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
All right. Good morning, my brother. I know I've wasted a lot of time, sir. Yeah. I didn't make it on time. I would have come in. Okay. It's unfortunate that the enemies, just like our Mazi said, they are fighting. They are fighting everything, doing everything to make sure that they destroy what we are doing. But In a trillion years, they cannot. In a trillion years, they cannot. It doesn't matter who they are using. This is something that already God has mandated it. And there is nothing anybody can do. I don't know if people understand that this is God in action. This is God in action, brother. There is nothing anybody can do to stop it. Even those who are keeping quiet, when they seize the truth, they will keep quiet. And even it seems like they themselves who kept quiet, they kept quiet as if their quiet is golden. This is evil quiet, evil silence, evil silence. You cannot keep quiet when things like this is happening. It could be your voice that will solve problem. No, you cannot do anything. You keep quiet and say yes, you are good. Your quietness is or evil, or your silentness is golden. It is no longer golden anymore.
Jesus. You know, Chigozie, yes, you know, when I listened to the youths that Mba rented, the students in rented, you know, they started their speech talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and then when they finished, they now started talking how the sit at home is harming them, is affecting their education. And I asked them, is it the same educational system that the zoo is using to frustrate you people? The educational system that you have been crying that strike upon strike. Now the new government entered, they increase your tuition or whatever they call it. They increase it. Now you go to school. My younger brother have graduated for almost 8 to 10 years now. No job in that country. And this is the same education you have. Is there education in Nigeria? All these people that are renting you to go and protest against it at home, that will restore the dignity of education to you, all their children are in Europe. They are in Europe.
I listened to that nonsense. I was very angry. I was very angry listening to that nonsense. I felt, I said, does it mean that there are people like this in this country? Are there people in this country at all? So if they are, so what do they think that is the right, what they are doing? Do they think is the right thing for them to come out and begin to talk all this nonsense? That you now started.
Just round up in 1 minute.
Let me round up. He's now started talking with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu being released and all that, just to to make us to feel that he has interest in his release and all that. And then probably at the end of the day, now voice out that nonsense and start talking rubbish. This is the way they come. They come as if they care. These are people. They doesn't care. They doesn't care. These are criminals. I think that small lady or that girl, she has started. She has buy market. She has bought market. So from today, let her continue and begin to receive the heat that she has created for herself. It's unfortunate. Let me not just waste your time, Rap Chiamaka Jere. So I think I should be able to come out on time. There are a couple
much earlier. Yeah. Hopefully I'll see you again. I'll see you again tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Yes. Let me not waste your time. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Chigozie. I appreciate you so much. You and Ifeanyi, these two people, Ifeanyi and Chigozie, these are loaded with wisdom and knowledge. Now, let me tell you, those of you that are sympathetic with this zoo, you are feeding the alligator that will eventually consume you. You understand? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the one fighting for your freedom. And right now that they have muzzled him in the dungeon, he cannot speak. Mazi Simon Ekpa has become his mouthpiece, and we have become the ones maintaining the line, sustaining the legacy. And you must listen to us if you want to be free. May the Lord bless you. May the Lord keep you. May the Lord make his face to shine upon you, be gracious unto you, and give you peace. I love you, but Chukwu Kabiama loves you more. Our God and our Father, bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, and Ohamadike, and bless also our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Have a beautiful day. Hopefully, I'll see you this afternoon. Thank you.